All right, tonight we're going to make shrimp Alfredo. So we'll need a little bit of butter, some whipping cream. I've already chopped up 2 cloves of garlic, so that'll go in there. I'm going to chop up some bacon. I'm going to take those broccoli florets and get them a good bite size. Then I got some shrimp that I'm taking the tails off. I got to get the tails off the rest of those. There's our zucchini, which will go through the noodle maker, for lack of a better term, spiralizer I think they call it. And then we'll put everything together and we'll have some shrimp Alfredo. So the first thing we're going to need to do, first I'm going to get a knife out. We're going to need a couple tablespoons of butter. Plop that right in the pan. And we're going to roast up our garlic with that. Pan fry that real quick. Pause this for a second. Just throw the garlic right in there like that. Yeah, let that go. You don't want it to get too cooked. Right before it turns brown, you want to start adding your cream. But that's just going to go with the butter here, and nice and hot. I can turn that temperature down a little bit. Just about medium for that one. And I'm going to chop up my bacon and put this away. Already did that. And get the broccoli ready and the shrimp. So I added about a cup and a quarter of cream and to the roasted garlic and the butter. And I've lost my spatula. There it is. And just keep stirring it. The cream will heat up and begin to bubble a little bit, and it'll start to thicken. Then you can add your Parmesan cheese, your shrimp, your broccoli, your bacon. I'm not sure it really matters which order you add it in. Maybe the broccoli first, so it softens a little bit, and the bacon for taste and flavor, followed by your Parmesan cheese first, then your broccoli and your bacon, then finally the shrimp at the end, and then we'll pour that over top of the noodles. So this is going to start thickening up soon, and I'll add my cheese. I forgot to mention my secret ingredient. It's not always included on these recipes, but this one I add about 2 ounces, not quite 2 ounces of cream cheese, and it just takes some of the edge off the more of the garlic, roasted garlic, and the Parmesan, which can have a slightly bitter taste. So the cream cheese gives it a nice, rich, thick taste. So I'm going to incorporate that and start shredding in my Parmesan. I just sort of shred it till it's the thickness I like. I don't really have a measurement, but if I see how much I do, then I'll write down what the measurement was. All right, looking good. Okay, so we added shrimp, broccoli, bacon, and actually ended up adding a little bit more cream. I just wanted a little bit thinner because we're going to pour this over the zucchini noodles. So a little bit talking to the phone. A little bit more fluid was what was needed. So let that cook down a little bit, thicken up a little bit, and then we'll be ready for the next. Okay, so we got the spiralizer. This is going to go in like that. This goes over the bottom of the zucchini, and I just spin it, and I'll just show you the final product. Okay, so this is what it turns out like. Nice noodly sort of consistency. You can break those up, depends how long you want your noodles. I usually just leave it, but then I just take it in the towel, blot it, get out some of that moisture. You don't have to, but I just like to have a little bit of the moisture removed. I might do another one, as this is plenty for 1 serving, but not quite enough for 2, so I might do another one. All right, so we finished it up. Get a fork here and show you. So what you can see is the noodles are underneath. Didn't really let it thicken up quite enough. Normally I would cook it down a little bit more and let it thicken up. You got everything in there. Noodles, shrimp, bacon. It's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and eat this, and then I'm going to wrap up the video up.